Willie D just insert Ali Saddiq into the conversation narrative now. And now this is taking up space in the interview. So as he's telling this, as he's getting off his narrative, I feel like Katt is slowly overheating.
We want you to come in. And then at some point, somebody else came and gave him a check. Another security person reached over somebody's shoulder and gave him a check. He said that the people that were the working security locked arms to prevent him from walking inside of the building. And he thought that, you had a problem with him, and he said he didn't know why you had a problem with him, and to this day, he don't know why you have a problem with him. That was the.
It'd be nice if that was the story. So now, if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me, and I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir.
Let me say from the gate, Katt Williams is a real ass nigga. You know Katt Williams is a real ass nigga for going to fuck with Willie D like that. For even going to fuck with Willie D, Katt Williams is a real ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right after the hot interview, numbers running up over there, probably 30, 40 million views on the club Shay Shay. Katt Williams pull up to Willie D and bless Willie D, and it was a very interesting interaction. Very interesting interaction. More game was released. I was fascinated at Willie D campaigning super hard for Ali Saddiq. I think that's his name, Ali Saddiq. Yeah, that comedian from Texas. I know about him. I've been following him for some years. Basically because of Joe Rogan and shit. And I was wondering, I remember back in the days, I was wondering why he was on Joe Rogan. And then, I gave Joe Rogan credit for having him around and shit sometimes and shit. And then, I went and checked out some of his comedy. You know what I'm saying? I went out and checked out some of his comedy, Ali Saddiq. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga from Houston. Been to the penitentiary. His famed acclaimed story, I think it's called Mexicans Got on Boots, or Mexican Got on Boots, some penitentiary story he told me. I know he run Houston. He alright though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he alright though. So I imagine Katt Williams must have came to Houston and he thought that he had power and he could pull up and get his shit off. Which you know how I go, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, shit real out here. But let's look at a little bit of him. Let's look at some of his shit. Fair use. What's his name? Ali, don't fuck with me for reviewing some of your shit. Let's review some of your shit and see what's good.
It's about the hip. So I work for the R&B station, then it's the hip hop station, then it's praise. Now, I'm on the ground. My coworker say, Ali's on the ground. The lady from the praise station rushes out. The lady know I'm Muslim. My name is Ali Saddiq. I'm Muslim. And soon as she get over me, she said, Ali, we gonna be good. Jesus is a healing God. The lady rubbing her hands on me. I said, I hope he is.
Okay, I guess.
When you sick, you don't care who and what God they calling on. You just need the help. That lady could have said Buddha. I was like, where you at? Need to see him right now. Now, I'm on the ground, and this is caused by stress. This is stress. Didn't know that. They thinking I'm having an aneurysm. And I'm gonna just throw this out there, people. When somebody is going through something, don't say none of the shit that
He said, I mean to interrupt it, but he said he like the greatest storyteller in comedy. He said that he the greatest storyteller, or one of the top ones. But I think he said he the greatest.
you think is happening. Because I wasn't even panicking until I heard he may be having an aneurysm. I was like, aneurysm? Jesus help me, Jesus. Help me. And where's Buddha? I need everybody right now. Because this man said aneurysm. I wasn't thinking about no damn aneurysm. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what's the problem with this whole thing. One, I'm on a stretcher. I don't know what's going on with me. But my mind is focused on one thing. I just talked crazy to the lady in the cafeteria about this damn potato salad. I just said something like, I said, y'all trying to sell this little ass thing of potato salad for $6. Y'all crazy as hell. I just complained about this potato salad. And I'm gonna tell you, when you in a building, ambulance come up, they got you, you gotta come out of the building. I work in a tall building, and I'm hoping, because, you know, they're going to bring you out the building. And I'm hoping the only person I don't want to see is this goddamn cafeteria lady. Because I'm on a stretcher. So I'm on a stretcher, and they wheeling.
I don't know, huh?
And I'm thinking that I'm
ain't
good until they strap me down. See, when you not strapped in, that means you kind of okay. But when they strap you in, all you can see is up.
Okay.
You like, oh, this shit bad. This shit bad. This shit bad. So I'm on the elevator. They coming down. The man trying to talk to me, trying to keep me conscious. What's your name, man? I told you my name up there. Shit, I ain't got time for all this talking.
He got on the big dog shoes, though.
Then the elevator
on the big
opens,
dog shoes.
They turn me around, and they wheeling me out this way. As soon as that elevator door open, you know who's standing right there? Cafeteria lady just standing there.
Is this funny, though? I ain't mean to take up time.
And she gonna mouth some mean shit to me. I'm on. You should ate the goddamn thing.
Okay. All right. Anyway, man, like I said, man, Willie D campaigned hard for his man. Willie D was campaigning hard for his man. Willie D is a good friend. Ali should make sure that he show a lot of love to Willie D, because I could tell it's damn near like Willie D put Ali in the conversation. Like a lot of these comedians wish that they could have got dissed by Katt, so their name could have been in the conversation. Get the likes up on nigga on here talking. So let's see how Katt respond.
You do what you want to do.
Fair enough.
But I think for the sake of the audience knowing, just
Tell
having
them who
an
Ali
idea of
Saddiq
what we're
is
talking
first.
about. Ali Saddiq is a comedian from Houston that's based in Houston.
A very fine comedian.
Very fine comedian.
Yes.
Now, Ali said that he went to Reliant Arena and he was on the same show as you. He showed up, and the security stopped him from entering the building. And they said, and then somebody told him Katt didn't.
Imagine Katt just know the whole story, the whole narrative. Listening to this, Willie D just insert Ali Saddiq into the conversation narrative now. And now this is taking up space in the interview. So as he's telling this, as he's getting off his narrative, I feel like Katt is slowly overheating.
Want you to come in. And then at some point, somebody else came and gave him a check. Another security person reached over somebody's shoulder and gave him a check. He said that the people that were the working security locked arms to prevent him from walking inside of the building. And he thought that, you had a problem with him. And he said he didn't know why you had a problem with him. And to this day, he don't know why you have a problem with him. That was the. Yeah.
It'd be nice if that was the story. So now, if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me. And I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir. I'm the person in the story that doesn't have a grudge to feel. I don't care why I didn't like Katt Williams. I would get to the bottom of it. This is not one of those stories. First of all, the actual truth of this matter is, every city that I go to, I already have the comedians who are opening up for me. Not just this tour, but for the 17 100 city tours previous to this. I never go to the city and go, hey, do you guys have some comics here? I'd like to add them to my show.
What it comes down to, man, shout out to the Kenny Blanco for that $2. What it come down to, man, is if you're not the big dog, if you're not big dog yet, you just can't be in your feelings, man. We can't be in our feelings because other big dog. We feel like we big dog, but we not really big dog. We not really big dog. How many people just found out about Ali Saddiq just from Katt Williams just now? How many people he got good promo. He got good promo from this. So I feel like Katt Williams low-key mad at Willie D. Like, man, you just promoted that nigga. He was a nobody before this, but he's somebody now.
I just don't do it. I travel with the comedians that are coming to your city. We're one unit and one team when we come. That is to let you understand that no comic was fin to come join us that evening because there isn't space for it. I still have to do an hour at the end of this. There's a limited amount of time. So we could just start there.
Start there.
Second of all, I don't care where you're from, what the venue is, how cool you are with the people that work there. Katt Williams show means Katt Williams show. That means don't nothing move but the money.
God
there
bless.
Ain't no loud talking and voice raising and how dare you? How dare you? Let me look on the advertisements and see, do I see your name or face, sir, whoever you may be? Where would you even get the entitlement to be having this question? This is like me insisting that the Lakers put me on as a starter. And I won't take no for an answer. It's ridiculous. You don't.
You notice how just Katt Williams talking right there was more entertaining to listen to than the whole Ali Saddiq comedy piece, whatever he was talking about. Like, just that little tiny piece of talking was more engaging. You found yourself engaged in listening.
Don't even play in our league. And that's before I knew who you were. Now that I know who you are, I'm just ashamed because you took something personal that couldn't have been personal. I didn't meet you. That's how it would have gone if I wasn't there, because the truth is, I wasn't there. All of this happened before I got there.
What happened with the check? When the security guy gave him
When
the check?
I heard, when I asked what the person had said, I said, well, I don't understand. I don't understand why he's so angry. What did he say to you? He said, I'm supposed to be on this show. I said, well, maybe he was expecting to get some sort of a payment. And now he thinks he doesn't get to get paid because we already have a tour. I wouldn't want that. Pay him for performing. So he got the check of the performer. This is what he's angry about. Imagine the audacity.
The audacity.
Remember, your story is that I'm kicking you the fuck out. Get out and lock arms and don't let him in. And paying you? Make it make sense, King.
So-
Either you're smaller than I think or I'm bigger. Either one. Like, you can't keep positioning the narrative because that's all this is. This is so that in a conversation in America, there'll be something where he and I are evenly linked. And only people in his hometown are floating that narrative. I'm really him.
You don't believe that there's, under any circumstances, that you and Ali can come to a resolution. Just
Look
be
at
cool.
Willie D.
You've just talked to me. You know I don't have a bone in this.
Yeah.
I don't have a bone in this.
Willie
So
D
I got
is a
him on the
great
phone. You gotta
friend.
talk to him.
Look at that nigga. That nice long drag right there with a contemplation. Mad at this nigga, but let me frame this. So he could comprehendeth what he speaketh. He need to comprehend what the real dialogue is.
I would have gave him the celebrity boxing match he asked for if I thought he was a celebrity.
That is the key. That is the key. That is the key right there. You feel me? If I thought he was a celebrity. Now, it's fascinating when you're on the bottom looking up, though. Like, when you got the bottom up vision. When you got the bottom up vision. Let me see. The bottom up vision. The bottom up. Did I have it? Did I have it preserved? Did I have it preserved? Yeah, I think I got it right here.
I have no idea. Still to this day. And I'm cool up until this point. You want me back in the building, the lady said, go get your stuff. I'm gonna walk away. Really, this when the button get pushed. They wrote me a check and they came and paid me. And this is how they paid me. I'm standing there and over the shoulder of security, I just see a check come over his arm. I see niggas paying me like I'm some fucking bum nigga, like y'all a handout. Okay, cool.
Okay. You got paid for not performing.
I'm sitting in the parking lot. This nigga put me out. This nigga put me out of a building. He didn't put me out. I walked out. I wouldn't let back in Houston. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm sitting there and I start getting mad. I start seething.
Seething. Because he didn't get to perform open for Katt Williams. Cause he could have thought he had a chance of crushing Katt Williams. He thought he was gonna open for Katt Williams, hometown hero, and probably told people and shit. And then when he went up there and Katt Williams didn't know him, and it was like, "Who are you?" and shit, nigga was offended to the hot. Probably had the blower and shit, contemplated. Look how hot he is. He hot right there. He hot, remembering it, just like, damn, that's a club that I be in all the time. Now telling me that I gotta leave the property and shit because another motherfucker from another state don't want me there. And this is my club where I be rocking the house all the time. And if they would let me in, I would defeat Katt Williams, and the people would see and they would be like, I'm really better than Katt Williams, and it will be my chance to rise to stardom.
Funky Larry Jones saw me walking back toward that building. He said, man, what's up? I'm saying, I'm finna address this nigga because I got a problem for him.
I'm ready to go in here and crash out because niggas disrespected me by paying me. He didn't even face me as a man. He a coward. He don't know how gangster I am. He didn't face me as a man. And they scared. That's why they pay me, and they trying to get me off the property. But, you know, I got my blower, and I'm about to go up in here. I'm about to use my connections to get up in here because I'm really from here. And it's up.
Told him what it was. And now this time, I'm so mad, I'm not even thinking to call GT. GT DJing on the stage.
I'm so mad.
I can just call this nigga and we can get this shit popping right now.
We get it popping.
But I'm so mad, I'm just trying, man, so I'm trying to get back in the building. This nigga, they send the police out. They
Right, yes.
I still have no clue.
Why?
I said, okay, police got a problem with me. That's something. I went in to call LA. He said, man, I still don't know. My partner on tour with him. He said, Lee, I still don't know.
Man, niggas just... Niggas, he is at a loss. Think about this. The club promoter, the people who own the club, they paid for Katt Williams to come to the city. They paid, the venue paid money because they knew how much of a star Katt Williams is. They paid, the venue paid for Katt Williams to get there. He has come with all of everybody, right? Somebody with no clout and no authority told you could get down. But then when you come to the club to get down, you find out that you can't get down. And then you lose your mind with loud talking, so people are like, who is this person talking loud out here? Talking about I'm on the show. Well, clearly he's upset because he didn't get paid. But see, really what it was he wanted the opportunity to open for Katt Williams to crush him and all his people. And then so he could say, y'all saw me crush Katt Williams. I'm really better than Katt Williams. But being that only exists in your mind, the reality happened, which is people paid money to come see Katt Williams, and you have no part of it, and that's it. You feel me? And he's still baffled.
Bill Bellamy rapping to him one day. He said, he ain't saying nothing. I still don't know. So I said, all right.
Imagine being Katt Williams.
I know my temper. Imagine, because see, he been out wilding. That's niggas. They security battle tested and all this whole slick shit. And I know me. I'm not finna let you talk slick to me. They already got a problem. Cause you tried to play me. You tried to play me on some, put the nigga out the building, pay this nigga over the shoulder type shit. I'm like, all right.
How is that playing you? Playing you is you don't get nothing and get this nigga off the property. What? Hey man, it's a nigga out here talking about he was supposed to perform tonight and he yelling at man, get him off the property. Get him out. It could have went like that. But niggas paid him and he's still mad.
It's two ways I can handle this. I could be a ignorant nigga and just be, I'll run the nigga in the streets, then do it in the streets. But then the nigga opened himself up and he said, nigga, this celebrity boxing thing, nigga, I started it and they niggas looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, you started? No, first people I saw was Willie D and Melly Mel. Nigga, way before you, nigga, you wasn't around at the time.
See, he throw Willie D name in there to make Willie D feel good about the rhetoric that he putting out there. See, because right now, I know Willie D got to be sitting over there like, man, this nigga is really tripping. Mad at Katt Williams on some fantasy. Niggas being fantasy, man. See, niggas' feelings, man, it's a trip how niggas' feelings be.
And then I said, oh shit, maybe I can get this shit settled, this nigga, in this ring for a bag. Because he be talking about boxing shit. So since you
what
started,
are we settling?
let's make it full circle. You haven't had a bout. So if that was your dream, you was the one that started celebrity boxing. You wanted to do it in the beginning. So now you have a challenger. That's all I'm saying is let's make the challenge happen. This is my personal underlying problem with you is feeling the fire for me to want to get in the ring with you and damage your face and do something.
And see, then a nigga don't realize why Katt wouldn't take that. Being that he a tiny nigga and Katt having so much to lose. And see, I seen this nigga right here try to press Joe Rogan about coming on his podcast because, you know, I think when Joe Rogan first started blowing up, he got on a couple of them early episodes, and one of his claim to fames is what's that shit called? This is not happening. This is not happening. Yeah, he on This Is Not Happening, and that's where he tell that story about Mexican with boots, and that did numbers. And see, that really was. I think that really helped the nigga a lot more than he really. Cause I mean, dude is alright, man. Let's keep it 100, man. Dude is alright. Dude is alright. I would play that shit. I'm quite sure that shit copyright. I know that Ari Shaffir probably. But anyway. Let me see. This nigga, Ali Saddiq, Ari Shaffir. Let me see this nigga. Yeah. Down in the band was from Prison Riot. Yeah. Prison Riot. This shit right here.
Boots. Everybody got on fucking boots.
Yeah, that's right.
So I thought. Dude walked past, Mexican got on boots. Mexican got on boots. So I tell somebody else, Mexican got
This is claim to fame right here. This is biggest thing.
Dude look down and say, Mexican do have on boots and just take off running. I'm like, was I supposed to run?
The white people
the
love
Mexicans have
that.
on boots? So I asked the old dude, I said, hey, Mexican.
But anyway, shout out to Joe Blast for that $5. But yeah, man, I seen he kind of fell out of rotation at Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan keep niggas in rotation, right? You know what I'm saying? He keep niggas in that rotation like every couple of weeks or something. And I noticed that he fell out that rotation. And then I don't know, I think like when Joe moved to Texas. It took him a minute for him to get him on there. And I remember he pressed somebody else. He pressed somebody else about getting him on there. And he was releasing a special. So he be getting a lot of help. He get a lot of help from Joe Rogan, man. He get a lot of help from Joe Rogan. You feel me? And see, once again, I think that's what Katt Williams talking about. Like, Katt Williams like, man, you having niggas like that nigga on your shit, and you ain't having me on your shit? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Do you know who the real nigga comedians is? But the cold part of the game is Joe Rogan. Fuck with Katt Williams, though. That's the crazy part. Shout out to the chat, though. Shout out to the chat. Look here, man. The BossMack is sipping on his Fiji water. Fiji water. Want to say rest in peace, Sinful to P. You understand me?